Well, welcome back to Angling 360, and this will either be a catch-22 or a tote video or a bass video. Basically, we've got the opportunity to nail
a few
species, and we've said this before and we've had egg in our face, but we're on a particular bay which is quite good for fishing. And we've been here before, but this time we've came better prepared, haven't we? We actually brought bait this time. So for the smooth hounds, they're partial to a crab.
How many crabs did you get?
There's a story to that.
That's why I'm asking.
So I bought a crab pot. Always wanted to try a crab pot. So Saturday I decided I'm going to get down and put the crab pot out. Didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I had the remains of a trout, the head, the tail, and the spine. That be right, the spine of the fish. So I goes down a local spot that we know, placed, it said crab trap. I took a photo, I marked out in my head where the crab trap would be. I thought I'll leave that soaking as the tide comes in. The tide goes back out, I'll make my way back down. Could I find the crab pot? No. So I must have looked for about half an hour. It's like absolute pillory. So I started turning rocks. And I'm not the fattest guy in the world, right? So I got about 10 crabs in the bucket. I thought, I need to find where this crab pot is. I was starting to think it had disappeared. So I pulled my phone out and I'm looking at my phone and I'm like that. Lo and behold, about an hour later I found the crab pot. Full of crabs. I'm not joking, I must have about 300 crabs. I was like, what am I going to do with all these crabs? So I needed another couple of buckets in order to then had a wee crab production line. Smooth hound, return, smooth hound, return. So I've got about 50 crabs here. One of which attacked him in the road down.
Sitting in the car on the way down the road and I heard this behind me. So what the hell is that? I was like, bloody hell.
The
crab sitting on my shoulder.
Then it appeared underneath the seat, didn't it? So that was the crab ventures. That was a good haul of crabs. So I'm hoping we can turn that into a smooth hound. So we caught the mackerel, we caught the trout, we got the crabs, which hopefully gets the smooth hound.
Smooth hounds. Speaking of mackerel, however,
Aye.
we do not have mackerel.
Fresh. We've got mackerel, not fresh mackerel.
It's not fresh at all, is it though?
But a bull hustle will be fussed about that, will it?
Nah, but a good smelly fresh bait is needed, I think, for the taupe tomorrow. Taupe is quite high on our priority list.
Yep.
And that might depend on fresh mackerel, so that's always a bit of a hit or a miss, but
We should pick
it's
up a few.
mid-June now.
We don't just need mackerel.
Mid-June.
We can get away with a whiting.
A whiting will do, aye. Whiting's
That'll do.
Whiting's a good bait.
So the last time we were here, we got a couple of runs, didn't we? On
Yeah.
the top.
Aye.
So we've came.
Better prepared.
Better prepared.
Better prepared on the bait front, better prepared on the taupe front as well.
See what's going to happen, don't you?
No taupe. No. I have confidence. I have confidence if we can get out there.
Aye, so
That might be the
wind.
problem.
I'm still a bit of a novice understanding where Scotland is in the map in my head, to where we are fishing, to where the wind's affecting us.
Where's north?
If you hear, yeah, I should know this because we were looking at it in the car. Right, so that's north's that way.
Hey!
That's first time I've ever got it right. So it's still a bit of a challenge for me figuring out, but he's...
It's the wind. The wind is possibly going to be an issue tomorrow. We want to get a little bit, not massively, but a little bit offshore for these taupe, and it might be a bit lumpy.
But inshore we can definitely pick up a few species that we're after. So we've got... The other thing I was meant to do at the weekend was go and dig rag.
We all know how that went.
By the time I finished my production line of crab sorting it, I had no time to get the rag.
Any excuse not to dig some rag with them.
Aye, well, so we thought we'll get to the angling centre, sold it. So we now have no rag. But we do have Black lug.
Black lug, I've never used black lug before.
Squid.
Squid's a good bait for gurnards.
And I emptied the freezer of all the old pike baits and previous sea fishing trips. So we've got a selection of baits. If we can get the fresh stuff, as Alex says, that might help us with the taupe. But
It's not just taupe though.
it's not just taupe.
We are way behind on this catch-22. We need taupe, we need smooth hounds, we need bull huss, we need thornback ray, we need grey gurnards, we need tub gurnards, we need a dragonette, we need bass. We need other things, but we'll probably not get them here.
It's the bass that worries me.
We'll not get bass tomorrow unless we're forced to actually go and target them. That's not the priority tomorrow. But they're going to need to become a priority soon.
You know what's priority right now?
Beer.
A beer.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Right. Not only have we been organised, or more organised, with the bait this time, thanks to Gordon's efforts, the good thing about turning up the night before is we can get everything set up, boat in good nick, and we can just chill out and wait till morning. So this is our setup. We're getting good at this. Well, we're getting better at it. Let's not say good quite yet. But yeah, we got this up in good shape pretty quickly. Got the rods in the holders. We've got a selection of rods with us this time around. We're going all out basically. We've got the big guns. So Gordon's rod, my rod, 12 to 20 pound class boat rods, multiplier reels, and hopefully if we can pick up some mackerel tomorrow, they'll be going down with a taupe rig on it, because taupe is the #1 target for this time around. Well, tied with a few others, tied with quite a lot of others actually, but taupe, we really want to get one in the boat. Not too big, hopefully. Something about that size would be nice. And then we've got something slightly lighter lure rods. That's my pike outfit there. Gordon's got similar. And that'll probably initially go down with some crab baits, hoping for some smooth hounds. And then maybe switch to some worm baits, some squid baits, looking to pick up the gurnards and everything else that we need. And then we'll switch these around with the sort of slightly lighter HRF rods, little light gear. You never know, bass might be on the cards. Weather dependent bass is an option, so they'll be used with the lures. So we've got the gear.
Have we got an idea?
You know the rest of it. I love this. This is brilliant. Still a bit windy. Still a bit concerned about that. But let's get on with it. Food, just about to go on. Getting dinner on. Getting a bit peckish. But the most important thing on these trips, and it brought us luck last time, is Gordon's contribution. However, I'd like to point out that he's downgraded a little bit on last year. We seem to have lost 3 years on last year's bottle. We on a budget?
Aye.
Nah.
Times are tough now.
Times are tough. But hey, we need to have a wee sneaky one for luck, don't we? While that barbecue heats up. We have to get some simple burgers on. But hey, the sound's the best bit, isn't it? Like, listen to this. If you like whiskey, you'll know this sound. Oh, smells quite nice. That smells sweet, doesn't it? So I'll have a little bit of that. Gordon will have a little bit. He'll probably have quite a big bit. And I think you're going to ruin this by putting some Coke in it. No.
Not yet.
No, okay, I'm having more than. A nice old Glenlivet 18.
You said the last time you didn't like it.
Oh, is this the one? Ah, right. Yes. I spilled it all over my jeans. Right, okay. But yeah, I have tried this one before. And I thought it was all right. It smells good. It is nice. It is. It's very drinkable. It's a kind of whiskey for people that don't think they like whiskey, I would imagine. Quite smooth. I'm no whiskey expert, I have no idea. I know I like it. It's no 21-year-old though, is it? Well, we've been awake for about 4 hours. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and we've not had the start to the day that we were hoping. As we kind of touched on in the intro, it's a bit lumpy. Not so much the wave, but the swell. It's pretty big and it caused problems getting the boat into the water from the beach. There were some choice words said that close to falling out with each other, but we're all right, just. But aye, we've not been able to get to the mark. Excuse me a minute. Is that stuck on the bottom or is that a fish? Stuck on the bottom. We did get to the mark. We went straight out there first thing this morning. And I'm not going to lie, Gordon shat himself. He was not happy one bit. It was pretty rough, it was pretty uncomfortable. We got to the mark and we thought, nah, let's go back in. So we went back in, we cut about with the lures for a little bit of trawling. Tried to pick up some bass. Didn't really stick it very long, however. And now we found ourselves at anchor in, it's dropped down to about 15 feet of water now. We did start off at 20 feet, but the tide is dropping. And we're just offshore, just off where we spent the night last night. I've put a crab down. I think Gordon's got a wee scratching rig with some black lug on there. He did have a little rattle though, so that was interesting. I'm hoping still for a smooth hound. But I am still ever so slightly hopeful that if this wind drops a little bit, we might get back out there. We might give it a go later on. But the swell it's uncomfortable. I'm feeling a wee bit queasy. But we'll stick at it. Oh, I did catch fish actually. I caught some mackerel. We got some taupe bait. It's a shame we can't get to the taupe mark. But you never know. You never know. But it's some swell.
Well, I found what was giving us the bites. A big ass lobster. Alex, I don't know what to do, help. How do I hold it?
Back of the head, I would think.
This is where I should have been paying attention to the fish locker on it. Because that looks like one big ass claw.
That'll be a finger on there.
Come on, how did I get the hook out? Don't want to damage you either. Oh no! We're in a bit of a predicament. Can you let go of that, please? Right, well, if you're biting that, you can't bite me with anything else, can you? It's actually hooked itself. See? Right, Alex, can you give me a hand here? We managed to get them free. Beautiful creatures, but I'm getting nowhere near that claw. You can get back. I'm not too sure of the size and legalities of lobsters, but I know these have to get back. There you go. I'm going to try and get to this mark. The weather's swung round. Still a bit. It's an old Tommy, but I don't know. What do you think?
Give that a go.
Right.
You can always come back.
I forget back. We made it. First drop into a fish, and it's up. How's it managed to get base hooks? Let's go. Well, taupe bait. Well, second drop down in the right spot. Not only is it just one of our catch 22 species. A whiting. A small whiting, but a whiting nonetheless. There we go, trip's a success. Right, here we go. Another couple of customers needed for the catch 22. Slightly bigger whiting.
I'll eat them.
Fish 3 drops. Just shows you, see come on the right spot. That's one like that. Do you have wee forceps now? There we go, slightly better whiting. Is that a whiting, eh? Yeah, you can tell by the mouth, eh? Yeah, that's enough of that.
I think that was a bite. It's hard to tell because the boat was going all over the place, but I think it might be. Please be a smoothie, come on. Yes! Oh, braving the weather was worth it. This is what we needed. That's not been down that long. Oh, they're so strong fish. It's a wild, wild day. Proper sea fish. This doesn't feel like a bad fish. Oh, come on. No, it's not having it. No, he's a nice one. He's a nice one. We're off our heads. That's what we're after. Thanks.
Right, get it safe.
Yeah. There we go. One of the target species for today. Gordon said he's whiting. I'm trying to hold him nicely for the camera, but it's rather difficult. And we have a smooth hound. Lovely. I absolutely love these fish. Yeah, nice one. A couple of 40 maybe. Alright, I've just switched my crab bait for a black lug and squid combo in the hope of a turd gurnard. That's one that we really need. And it's not been down there long and I've got a bite straight away. Here. I don't think it's on. No. Well, it's definitely a bite though. It's promising. Might have switched a smaller hook to be fair, but if I had any more missed bites, I'll maybe size the hook down a little bit. That was good. It's calming down. It's calming down a little bit. Goes again. Right, that's it. But no, it's up to you. I'm saying nothing. Just wing. Bullhorse!
Yeah. Is it?
Aye.
Oh no! Alex! Alex went to grab it, and the fish just in the bait this man.
Get it back down.
Bait bullhorse.
That was a bullhorse. I think we got whatever it is this time. Ah, no. They're never far away, are they? I was hoping that was going to be a small bullhorse, but it ain't. Well, it's not a species, I suppose. Right, all out gunnard now. Tub gunnard, grey gunnard. I've got a very, very simple one up, one down. A little bit of squid on the down, a little bit of black lug on the up. A little 2 ounce lead. But getting past the whiting seems a bit of an issue. As soon as it hits the bottom, they're on it like a flash. I'll try and demonstrate that. You know, on the bottom, typical. I wouldn't actually mind if they weren't there, because that would give the gunnard a chance to find the bait.
This isn't easy to do.
It's just really awkward, isn't it? Really uncomfortable. Oh well, so much for that. We'll sit it on there and give it a minute. Bullhorse,
I know, is it?
top. This might be a taupe. This might be a taupe. Yeah, taupe.
Calling it.
Taupe. There's not much I can do about it. Come on. What have we got? Oh, it's a ray.
A ray?
It's a big ray.
Thornback?
Big thornback.
That's what you need.
We do need it. Ah, I thought it was a taupe. I'm going to go around here. Well, it's not a taupe, but it is a big ray. And we did need a thornback. Oh, up you come, up you come, up you come. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I thought I remember a small taupe there, but it's a lovely thorny, and we did need a thorny. So I'm going to get a couple of photographs of this guy and we'll get him back. Yeah, thought as much. Nothing else is getting a look in.
Well, as Alex says, it's been tough. It's been effing tough. This boat has not stopped giving it that all day. This is it slightly better than when it was when we attempted to come out here this morning. Kind of got used to it. It makes you a bit queasy, doesn't it?
I'm alright now.
He's saying he's alright now. I think he was close to lighting earlier. Oh, excuse me. Pretty uncomfortable. It's, for me, where we're at now, this is just borderline for turning round the boat. We've stuck it out this long. The boat's held up. We've caught fish. Caught fish that we're after. Lost one we were after. But all in all, considering the two were nearly not up to see each other on the beach this morning, we've come a long way. Oh dear. Aye. What have we ticked off? Thornback Ray, Whitey, Smooth Hound, number 5, obviously mackerel. So we've still got time for a few more. The tide's ripping through now, so hopefully that will kick the full point. I can't remember right, they like a bit of tide, don't they? So fingers crossed, toes crossed. I just hope we get out here alive. I know I made it. Right, this tote Roach went again. He was out for the count there, so to get up. I think this is another way, however. Quite a big break, so I'm going to let it have a munch. I've run with fad in about an hour. It's quite off there. Jesus.
Donny.
Kicking. Oh, she's that dead bait. Great. Don't want it to be any more. This must be filming. It's huge. Look at the kicks here.
Were we? my line.
This may be a substantial ray. I genuinely thought it was stag there. Oh, he says no, I'm just grabbing. Grab that for us, mate. These things feel absolutely huge when you're hauling them up. Another fall, mate.
Pull up a bit. Tail up, head down.
And that was the first one in a while. Seems to be the bigger the bait. With that said, a big bait's getting back on. Right, well, if anybody ever has watched John Wilson's old videos, the mackerel flapper is what's on this rod. It's something. Having a go at it, just took a big run. Because it's a big bait, I want to let it eat it, because in case it is another bullhouse, what will happen in the last time happened again. Just having a hold of the bait, it's just nicked the head. Into like flappy bits of meat that's been taken out. If we can get a bullhouse today, and a smooth out, and an A, like there's caught what's his head in the road. It's just chunk it.
Oh,
This way.
definitely something.
Something. Is this a toad? That's a toad. It's going to be absolute chaos, isn't it?
Ray.
Hope not. We've got a ray. I'm going to say big Coarse. Well, my taupe turned out to be a ray. A male ray. He's not big. There's the target species, but I've already got one. So we'll get him back straight away. And away. Just I thought, no. At first I thought taupe, then I thought bullhush, but it just goes to show you. It could be bloody anything down there. That other one's away. Sorry.
Oh, so it's mine. Oh, Jesus. Mine's well big, Gordon. All three rods at the same time there. This one absolutely tore off. Just after Gordon put his little ray back. I think Gordon's other rod's possibly got a fish on it. This,
Another ray.
I don't think it is a ray. Not the way it's fighting, it's kiting. It's kiting up tide. Oh, is that a ray? It's another ray. Ah! Plenty of rays down there today. A nice coloured one. Nice markings on him. Right, Gordon might still have that fish on, so I'll get this one back quick.
Well, lost one, caught one, so we'll get him back. That is Wait.
Well, I'm not claiming this fish as my own. It's just that the light is better at this side of the boat. You get a better look at them. They are cool fish, the angriest fish in the sea. Let's get it back. Ready, 1, 2, 3. We're doing alright, Well done, Gordon. We've been trying for these elusive gurnards. Apparently this area is hoaching with them, so we've been told, and I think it is, but we've just not been able to get by the whiting. Any small bait that we put near the bottom, whiting are on it instantly. If it's not whiting, it's a mackerel. So we've kind of moved inshore a little bit, about 200 metres offshore, still in about 25 feet of water. And the whiting problem has been replaced by, well, you've guessed it, dogfish problem. So it's dogfish and whiting, no gurnards, and no taupe. Still, we've done alright actually. I think we're going to give it another hour, max, and burst. Yeah, another hour and then I think we'll head inshore. Summer's here. Proper summer species. Hey, little bream. I have never caught one of these before.
Still no caught one. Still hooked.
It doesn't matter, it counts. That counts, that's in, it's close to the mouth. That's brilliant. I knew these wee guys were here. It was a bit of not this particular mark, but I knew that the area was It was good for them. So look at that. Have a wee photograph of this, please. Well, back on dry land.
Does it feel it?
Alive, I know, still swaying.
Literally feel as if you're doing that.
And look, typical. Flat cam, like a mill pond. And it's time to go home. You know the worst of it is? We've been going on about how rough it was today and how lumpy it was and how tough it was today. It's not going to look like that on this video. You guys are going to watch this think, it's a little wave.
And that's because I was holding on for dear life and couldn't film none.
That was a challenge.
See if we had a mounts, like a GoPro mount on the front of that boat, that'd have been a different video.
It was tough. It was a challenge, but we got there in the end, and we got a few of what we came for. Not everything, but we got a whiting, bull horse, smooth hound. We get more than that, didn't we? Rays, hornback rays. Is that the four?
4 species
That's
for
the fourth
catch 22.
22. And we also got conger eel, black bream,
So we did.
and mackerel.
Mackerel, 7. Same as last time, wasn't it?
Was that
Seven
right?
last.
No taupe, no gurnards. So we're going to need to come back. And I think we'll probably come back when it's a wee bit less windy.
Who was the phrase you used there? You learnt something today.
Aye. You learn something from every trip, or at least you should do. Whether it's a good outcome or a bad outcome, you should still take something away with you.
You know what I learnt?
I took away, don't go out in 14 mile an hour.
And not to listen to you when it
Southerlies.
comes to weather.
Look, we got out fishing and we caught fish, so,
I know.
you know, it kind of...
Hindsight, okay, we made it back. Nobody fell in. The boat didn't capsize.
The boat was fine, we were fine. We were never
The boat was half full of
we
water
were
this morning.
never at risk. Those boats are designed to take a bit of water.
Aye. Gordon, what's that water coming from?
There's a lot of water.
There is a lot of water.
Right,
Right, now we've got this frigging drive up the road.
big drive up the road, and we'll see you guys next time.
Aye.
An easier session, I think. Do I come back down here?
Aye, next month or something.
See you later.
Thanks for watching. Right, go aye, right. And don't put your hair in there. Right, still having mic issues. So, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Gordon, Big G, whatever you prefer. This is Alex. And if you watched the last 2 videos that predated this one, we've had some issues with the mics. So that's how things have been a bit audioed. So we're back out on the
Perch hunt. Hopefully it'll
Take
go
us away,
better
Alex.
than last time. Last time was horrendous.
It was.
Perch fishing, it's supposed to be easy. But aye, on our last session it just didn't happen. The weather didn't play ball, and that kind of prevented us moving around too much.
Aye, literally.
But we've got a wee bit of time. Well, we've not got much time
Tonight.
It's 7 p.m. tonight, so we've got 2 or 3 hours before it gets dark. And we're going to get out there and see if we can sneak in early fish. But we're back out first thing tomorrow morning. We're going to spend the night here.
And we're out at 4 AM.
4 a.m. Perch
If it
time.
was Ross and Daz that was here, it'd be 10:30. That's an early start for them too when we come here. But 4 AM, and then I've got instructions. Not often I get instructions off the wife to be home for a certain time, but I need to be home. So we'll be fishing tomorrow morning. So evening and early morning.
Prime time.
Prime time.
Two periods of prime time.
Couple of prime beers and a couple of prime steaks there as well for later. So,
Right,
enough waffling.
Stop blabbering, going, we're
Straight
short
into
of
what I know,
time.
you're
Let's
chatting
get,
it a bit.
let's get out there, see if we can get a perch. Not long at our first mark, and I'm sure that was a wee bite there. Almost certain it was. Yep. And we're in. Ain't the monster we're after, but it's a perch. Blanks off. Ow. There you go. Hope you've seen that. So if you've seen our perch videos before, I don't really need to explain this very much, but that is our setup. Drop shot, but with a lobworm. It's deadly, it catches fish, that's what we're here for. You can keep your soft plastics. And I think Gordon's maybe going to play around with a crayfish of some sort. I'm here to catch fish, I'm sticking with the worms. I'm just fishing this one static under the boat. I've got another rod that I'm just twitching around, and that's going to be my go-to method for today and tomorrow.
I think that might have stuck on it, didn't it? It's quite a substantial bite on the static worm. There Alex is away now as well. Picked a load of fish up in the finder there. Got a sneaky feeling it's bream, but
Nah, it's a tiny perch. Micro perch. Yep. Micro perch. Where there's wee ones, there'll be big ones. A slightly different bite there, that was a wee bit more deliberate. Maybe not, I think it's round. I'll get smaller, it's supposed to be getting bigger. Well, plenty of bites, but I'm not sure how big they are. This one's right round Gordon's line, of course it is. Plenty of fish, but not what we're after. Well, this is a little bit better. We're going in the right direction. He's still only about 6 ounces though. They are getting bigger.
something's had a go at my lobworm. What's wrong with my reel now? Yep. Yep. Not happening. So far I'm blanking. I think it's come back and had a go. Yep, we're in. Feels decent. It's a jack.
Oh,
It's a nice perch.
Yep.
A nice perch. It's a nice perch. It's a nice perch. I don't do tiddlers. Magic. Right, let's get a sword and get a wee look. Well, Alex said to me this would be worth weighing, and I'm glad we did, because it's the first official 2 pounder of 2025. £2.2, well off for our kind of target of 3.5 and above. But hey, ain't they just a bonny fish? Can it beat a nice slow-mo release shot? And away.
Well, it was an interesting bite there. It was quite a thud rather than the little rattles we've been getting from the small fish. Yep, it's left it though. Let's see if he comes back. As soon as I put the rod back down, he was back on it. I've had a bit of a nightmare with his reel though. Don't know what that was. Done me, whatever it was. No. Interesting.
As Alec mentioned earlier, I was fishing the odd soft plastics. I started off with the crayfish. It's turned out to be a beautiful evening, and I never had a touch on it. Kind of struggling with the lobs as well. We've not really had many decent fish, but some decent fish getting picked up on the finder. So I've brought my HRF rod and reel with me, and just in case there's any pike about, I've stuck a Perch, a Voodoo trace on, and on the end I've got a Western swim blade, fresh out the packet. As some of you might remember, a half cut me, done a Christmas Western calendar, opening up, having a wee dram. This is the first time I've been using it. It's got a lovely action in the water, so just the last hour of the evening, I thought I'd have a wee couple of chucks with it over into that shallow water and bring it back over the drop off. Swim's quite deep, so I might try it over, it's 20 odd, 25 feet over the other side of the boat, and it kind of slopes up, or slopes down a wee way, to about 10 feet. This is a perch, it's a doozy.
I think it might be.
If this is a perch, it's a beauty.
Perch. My money's on perch. It is.
It's a nice perch. Get that in the net, Alex, please. Don't be doing any daft net and stuff. Get in that net.
Not that big.
Ah, it's a good fish, better than the other one.
No, it's not.
Aye, it is.
It's not.
You don't think?
No. £1.50.
Oh, no way. Hey, let's get a look at this. That's I'm a big a wee bit carried away there. It's not even that big at all. But hey, still a stunning little fish. Sorry. It's good to be back on the perch. We'll get him back straight away. Exactly. Probably my favourite perch shot that. Do you think we went one 4 times that size? Big perch, a stunning fish. We're in the right place. Could we do it in the first couple of sessions? Rather than last year, it was the last, literally the last session I think it was, wasn't it? 3.5 to go.
Oh well, I thought that one was a bit bigger when I hooked it. It's not. It's lively though, is it? Come on. It's actually probably my best fish of the evening, which is worrying. Get back.
We'll get the weather right for these trips at some point this summer. Pouring the rain, hunkered down under a tree, the car is shelter, the wind keeps swirling all about. We've just gave up trying to get protection for the wind with the car. We do have the what do you call it again? Throwaway barbecue ready for a couple of steaks, a couple of baguettes for myself. Alex has got his frying pan out for his burgers. So we're going to get a bite to eat, rattle a few beers, put the worlds to right, and we'll set our alarms for 4 AM and we'll get back out. So not a bad start on the Perch for our second session on the SIB. It's always nice to get a fish over £2, a nice looking fish, and then that fish of about a pound odd, what a scrap that was. All day long I was thinking in my head, that's got to be up there close to the 3 mark. Just shows you how Perch can fight as well. Alex missed his chance of what looked like a decent bite as well. So the good thing is the sounder was showing a lot of fish, a lot of big fish, a lot of shoaling fish. So there seems to be a lot of movement out there as well. So fingers crossed for tomorrow. So we're going to go and rattle a couple of nice burgers together, have a few beers, and we'll see you in the morning.
Well, we come on these trips frequently, at least once a week, and there's always something that we forget. And on this time, or this occasion, it was cutlery. So, what do? You improvise. Homemade kitchen tongs. They're a bit perchy, but hey, I've always fancied trying perch. So I don't know how we're going to manage to, get along with the mustard and the butter, but forceps are doing the job for the bacon. made it out on schedule. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We've moved a good bit down the loch.
Up the loch.
And we're in one of our sort of favourite areas. And we're going to try a couple of our favourite areas this morning. See if we can sort of pick up where we left off last night. A couple of nice fish for Gordon. I get plenty of fish, but they were all very small. Conditions are really good. It's really nice at the minute. Nice westerly. Just anchoring us perfectly over the drop-off. And if it stays dry and the wind stays down, could be in for a good day.
Fuck that.
I'll be that jinxed. Right, let's see how this goes. That was a pretty good bite there. I don't know if it's still there though. No, that was a good solid knock though. Oh, things are looking good. Back in there. Just said to Gordon there, oh, that's a better bite.
Well, we're in the third spot of the trip, second spot of the morning, and we ain't got much to show for it. The spot we're in just now is where Alex caught his 3-pounder late on last year. That's got a bite.
Nah, I don't think so.
That's a perch.
It's a perch. It's a perch. I'm telling you, it's a perch if it's fighting. It's up easy now. I bet it's not even that big. Oh!
Holy shit! Right, no financial losses now, right? Keep calm. This might be another 3.
Yeah. I don't know, it's close. I don't think it's 3. I don't think it's as big as yours. Oh, I don't know actually.
Holy moly. Look at the size of that.
Forceps, Andy. That is very, very close to my last fish, but I think it might be deeper. It's the same length, it just looks chunkier, so I'm hoping this one goes over 3. Gordon has already weighed it. He's not told me what it is yet, but let's have a look first. He looks every bit of 3 to me.
Drop it down a bit.
Yeah. I'm guessing I'm going to go.
Let me just fix the fin a wee bit. Get it, I know it's round. Drop it down a wee touch more. Lift the head up. Down a wee touch more. Right, look at the camera. How big do you think it is?
I'm going to go 3-1. Go on, put me out of my misery.
2 pounds.
Really? Wow.
17.
3 pounds 1.
3 pound 1.
However, I guess.
3 pound 1 on the nose. Good call. You can weigh it again if you don't believe me.
No, I believe you. I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't need skills. Just guess it.
Right, we got a colour footage for you.
Yeah, go on.
But I'm going to stick with the Carolina rig. 7 gram weight there with the bead. That sounds like a bite, Alex, or was that the boat? Interesting. Couple of beads on the swivel, about 1.5 foot of fluoro, and down a crawfish. That's the way that we fished it over in Holland and got fish. Had fish here on it as well in the past. We do have the ever trusty lobworms down. We tend to find they work better static. But not this morning. It's been tough going so far. It can only get better. That weather's threatening to turn on us yet again. Would there rather be anywhere else? Nah.
There we go, finally into something a little bit better. At least it feels a little bit better. Ah, that'll be why. Don't want them. Tangled up that other line as well. All sorts of a pickle here.
Can't catch pike, it's over 17 degrees.
Oh no, it's not. It's around the anchor rope.
Oh. Right, help.
Help. That was a very good bite. I don't know if it's still there though. It is still there. Not very big though. Good bite. It's the same old story. Small fish. Turned out lovely now. I think we've got a wee bit of shelter from the wind here. We've made a move way back up the loch just to try and get out the wind. We're trying a little bit of deeper water. We're in about almost 30 feet of water. In amongst some boat moorings. We've had some fish from here in the past. Looks like there's plenty of bait fish sitting mid-water. It's always a good sign. So we'll give it a wee half hour here. And if nothing comes of it, we'll go back down to our sort of more familiar marks. We've had fish. We've had a few fish. Nothing huge. Gordon's fish last night is still the best fish of the trip. But we still have time. We don't have all day, unfortunately. We need to kind of move off about. I'll start heading home about 2 o'clock. But it's nice to be out that wind. Yeah, not quite going to plan. We're into something a bit better. If it's a perch, it's a nice one. I think it's a perch. The way it's fighting, I think it's a perch. I think it's a good one as well. That is a nice one. It's a cracker. That's the fish of the trip, I think. Oh man, I'm starting to lose hope there. Oh, don't go in there, don't find the snag. Oh, he's found the snag. Damn it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's out. He's out.
Don't let him go back in it.
I think this might be a 3-pounder. It's close. It's close. It's probably not quite, but that is a result. It's been tough today. You wonder why you've not seen many fish. We've not got many. Yeah, let's get this guy sorted and have a look at him. Right, okay, I got a little bit excited. I thought it might have went £3. Nowhere near it. But it's just a lack of any decent sized fish today just make anything like this look huge. £2.6 though, so it is still the biggest fish of the trip, and it's a lovely looking perch. Just as the rain comes on. Behave yourself. Yeah, £2.6. Lovely. Lovely looking fish on a tough day. Couple of snaps. Well, we're off again. This one doesn't feel anywhere near as big.
What you said 2 minutes ago.
It's bigger than the wee tiny ones that size we've been catching. Well, perch is perch. We'll put him back here. Fish after fish after fish. That's another nice one. Ah, he's not actually. Just step. We'll get him in the net though. Maybe we'll not get him in the net. Come on.
What you do?
Right. Right, Gordon. You need to cut that out.
No, I'm not getting cut out.
There we go. Way below average for this place. Probably above average for us today though. You can go. Just cut that, see that whole scene, just get rid of it. Well, yet again, that was harder than anticipated.
Was it for me?
You thought it was going to be difficult, didn't
Yes.
you?
Yes,
Perch
I did.
fishing though, how hard can it be? They're everywhere.
Aye, they're everywhere, aye. I caught 2 perch all day.
I got loads of fish, but they're all
Aye.
on that side.
But if you'd have said a couple of 2-pounders for a session on the way down, you'd have took
Aye,
it.
you take
So
them any day.
we had one 2.2 and one at 2.6. And that one at £1.50 that fought like an absolute unit.
That's right, aye.
What we didn't get on camera was Alex had caught a pike that landed a perch. That kind of baffled us a bit, didn't it?
Chaos, absolute chaos. Pike on one rod, went round the line on the other rod, then went round the anchor line, managed to get the pike free from the anchor line, returned, and then all of a sudden there's a decent
perch.
£1.50 perch on the other line. That was mental.
So this will be short and brief. We're now 25 minutes behind schedule.
We better go then.
And this is the first time in 6 years she's asked me to be home early and I'm late. So thanks for watching.
She should know better. See you later, see you next time.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you ladies of Spain.
This will be the intro. It wasn't the plan. We've literally arrived on our mark. I've dropped down a crab. And it's absolutely belted up. Welcome back to Catch 22, Angling 360. This will be a smooth hound, I would imagine. Yeah, definitely the way it's fighting. You can tell it's a smoothie. Don't think it's very big. But we're in, it's under Ross's boat, it's under our boat. Here he comes, it's round Gordon's line.
No, it's not.
Well, that's what we're after. We don't need it for Catch 22. But you know what? I love catching these fish. I'll take any one of these I can get. He's actually not a bad one. Give me a seat. So we're back on the mark. We fished the last sea outing, saltwater outing on the SIB. The big difference is the weather is fantastic. It is 25 degrees. There's a light breeze. It's just lovely. It's like being in the Caribbean. And fish are hungry. Well, sun not in the greatest position for this. Try to swing around a wee bit. There we go. First fish of the session. I think this was the first fish of our last session as well, our last session on this mark. Lovely smoothie. He's all about £4. But they're stunning, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get them back. Hey, 1, 2, 3. That's a bit of a belly flop, but result. Can we get that taupe? That is the challenge for today. We need a taupe for Catch 22. We need a tub gurnard for Catch 22. We need a grey gurnard. So although smooth hounds are lovely to catch, we need more. Right, another crab. I think that was great fun. Right, this is going to be dangerous. I have just had an absolute belt and run on my taupe rod. It was fast enough that I think it might be a taupe. Not at that speed, that tore off there. It might have dropped it, however. That was a taupe run, that had to have been. Right, let me square myself up a wee bit here.
Some laugh watching from here used to wrangle a taupe in that wee boat.
Yep, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Taupe on!
Told you we got a taupe.
Well, don't know if it's a taupe. It's definitely something.
I reckon it'll be a bullhead.
You think?
Just because it's poised.
I'm going to see it before you.
Not really doing much. Oh, well, nope, it's a taupe. I think it's a taupe. I've not seen it yet.
I'm still staying on.
Nah, it's not us, no way is this us. It's a small taupe. It's a taupe, it's a taupe. Right, Gordon, we need to clear some space here so we can get us in the boat. Well, we thought this was going to be difficult. We've literally been here 45 minutes, possibly an hour. And alright, it's not the biggest taupe in the world, but we weren't after the biggest taupe in the world because that would be an absolute handful in here. But that is a taupe. It's a little pup taupe. It's species number 14 for Catch 22. And if Gordon, if you wouldn't mind, I will take a couple of photographs of this wee guy. There you go. Thank you, little one. Back he goes. Like a rocket. Right, now that was one of the tricky ones. And we've ticked it off. We need a tub gurnard now. How hard can that be? Surely a tub gurnard is easy. I'll be Ross putting that taupe bait out.
Yep.
Nice one, result. Right, let's get another bait down there. Bigger one.
So Ross is into a taupe.
I have dropped it.
Oh no,
That's gone.
he was into a taupe. Safe to say, Ross was poo-pooing himself there.
This was like that. Wasn't a taupe though, look.
What?
Big bite, is it?
Alex, how are you fishing that?
Right, so how are we fishing this? Now, I might get a hard time for this. I'm not fishing wire. The other two guys are fishing wire. I am fishing 200-pound fluoro. To me, it will stand up. I think it will. A lot of people will disagree, but yeah, 200-pound fluoro on a 7.0 meat hook with the barb crunched. So the barb's been flattened, and then just half a mackerel. Ross has just had a drop drone there. So it's looking good for a couple of fish. Let's get this down. So it's just fished. Very, very simple. Rubbing leader, 4-ounce lead, little boom. Easy as that. Oh, I think I'm over Gordon's line there. I knew that was going to happen. Sorry, Gordon. Yep. That's my fault. We'll be back in a minute.
Ross is in the midst of another taupe run. Remember counting to, was it 7? And then reel, don't strike.
Yeah, just reel into it.
Yeah.
This is a half head. That was a big flap for the first time, so hopefully that's okay.
Yeah, keep going. No.
Nah,
I think that's Huss.
that was a bit less taupey, that one, wasn't it?
For a bouncy, very Huss like.
Well, take to it. Well, look, if you go over there, that rod is going, but that, I don't think that's a taupe. I think that might be a bullhush or a wee taupe. It's going now. It's going now. It's going now. Tighten that up.
Tighten up.
What do we have? A taupe? Is that a taupe? It's a taupe.
It's a taupe.
It's a taupe.
Right.
Yeah, beauty. No, catch right in the water first. Yeah, dancer. There we go. There we go. Right, Alex. Safety first and all that. We'll get this dealt with and we'll be back. Caught one eventually. And it's good to actually catch them on your own without a skipper doing all the hard work for you. We've done all the work ourselves. It just makes it that wee bit more rewarding. But look at the eyes. If Alex can get close in the eyes, absolutely stunning. And that's Shark Week and the 50th anniversary of Jaws. So Alex, can you get a couple of photos please?
Can indeed.
That's brilliant, honestly. That's so rewarding. Right, get another bait down, see if we can get a bigger one. Don't want one too big. These are nice, manageable fish. So, happy days. I've got my taupe. As Alex says, we've still got a tub gurnard on the radar for here, so smooth hounds told them we go for it. It's so exciting stuff. Right, let's get back to it.
Yes!
You in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Feel very big, thankfully.
Well, I'll narrate this one. I think Ross is into another small tope perhaps. Well, it was into a small tope. He's getting runs every drop. Good fun, exciting fishing. So I think this is the first time we've actually had the chance to just settle down and explain what the hell's going on. So you probably guessed, we're back out on the salt, we're back out on the SIB, we're back out on one of our favourite marks, one of our favourite species marks. We done all right last time, we ticked off smoothhounds, bullhuss, thornback ray and whiting. So we've got 4 species on our last visit to this mark. We also picked up other things like black bream and conger eel, loads of mackerel. It was great fishing. We've got the weather this time, we've got a nice tide, we're catching fish. However, we are contemplating perhaps fishing into darkness. So that might be interesting. But aye, that's the plan. It's kicked off within the first hour and a half. Let's hope it stays that way. I do have my eye on a tub gurnard though. We really need a tub. And that might be the tub gurnard on my scratching rig. It's a cracking bite. Let's have a look, see what we've got going on in here. It's a good bite. It's probably a whiting, but it might be a gurnard. Yep, there's something. Nope. Yep, there's something. So this is just a little... it's a whiting. It's a whiting. Of course it's a whiting. Absolutely paved with them down there. But if we can get past the whiting, we might get one of those tricky ones. Something small on this, having a knock at it. Yeah, there he goes. He's off. Let's get into him. No, he dropped it. Dropped it. He was... Perfect bite. Loads of small tope out there. Leave this out just in case.
I came off.
Oh no!
I think I actually chased that. I didn't feel like there was anything there, and then all of a sudden it just went solid. But it's hardly touched the bait. But...
Give me them uppets.
Well, I've just a little rattly bite there on the scratching rig. I know what it is, I brought it up. I thought it was a gurnard, it's not. However, we'll take them because we need them.
It's a female in it.
It's a little female dragonet. And the dragonet is on, excuse me a minute, I'll battle my rods. Dragonet is on the catch 22 list. He's only wee, or she's only wee. It might actually be a juvenile male. Now we made this mistake with the grey gurnard. We have caught a grey gurnard in one of our catch 22 sessions, but we decided it was too small. We've not caught one since. So that is being counted. The dragonet, and we need a wee photograph, so let's... Oh, there's a kind of weird nodding bite on this. There it goes. I think this is a dogfish or a bullhuss. It's something. It might be a ray. Nope. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, it's come off. That was on a wee whiting as well, a wee whiting bait. That's weird, there's not many marks on it. Oh, straight back down. Strange run that was. This is a scratching rig. It's ragworm, but smoothhound like a bit of ragworm. And judging by that run, that's exactly what we've got here. It is indeed. I'm going to have to come through here, bear with me. Hey-o, little baby one. Smoothhound number 2 of the session. On the scratching rig. How about a ragworm? This one's rearing to go, I'm getting back. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Oof. I could get used to this. If only fishing was like this all the time. If only the perch fishing was like this.
I told my spinning rod.
Your big rod's away as well, Ross.
Coarse it is. Don't worry about it now.
May actually have a chance.
A little scratching rig does it again. Feels like another smoothhound. And it feels like a reasonable one. And these are wee tiny hooks. I don't want to bend the hook out here, so I'm just going to take my time with this one.
That's another run.
Is that a run on the...
I might need to get that for you.
I'm interested to see the size of this hound actually. It's a nice fish. I'm going to need to shift over to try and... Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, Gordon, take the hound. Hold that. Oh no, it's the hound that's over this. Thank you. Right, I'm back. Smoothhound's bit round all the lines. Right, I'm going to need to shift Gordon out of the way a wee bit here. There we go. Now I think that, I was going to say that's maybe my best hound, but Gordon suggests that the one I had last year was maybe a bit bigger. But notice the lack of spots on this one. There used to be a wee bit of confusion about common smoothhounds and starry smoothhounds, but apparently they're both just the same thing. But yeah, no spots on this one. But that is a nice fish. I'll take a wee photograph of him. There we go. Ragworm seems to be the way to go for these guys. Let's get them back. Gone. That was a nice one. 3 hounds. That's a cracker. Well, for here, for me, that's a cracker. This wee scratching rig's been thrown up all sorts, and I've got another little inquiry going on here. Tiniest little dinks. Not sure if there's anything on that. If there is, it is small. But is it what we need or anything we need? What is in it? Oh, right. Is that what it is? Right. I said earlier on that we have had a grey gurnard in our Catch-22 challenge in one of the episodes back in January, and we didn't count it because it was too small. But we're starting to slightly regret it because we've not had one since. Well, it's definitely small. But you know what? See, this time, it's getting counted. The dragonette's getting counted. This little guy is getting counted as well. Grey Gurnard. It's a grey Gurnard. All we need is a tub now, and we've pretty much ticked off everything we came out to do. Everything we came out to do, or to tick off.
What?
I don't know. I'm excited about the Gurnard.
Photograph.
Go on then.
Something's having a go at my whiting. Come on. Let me wind down to that now. Feels a bit better.
Is it?
Oh, it's been a while since I've had him. This has to be a toper. It is, it's a taupe. Get a wee shot out in the water, Alex. Oh, it's come off.
Is it a better size?
I think they're better fish, didn't it?
Well, as I seen it swim right under my boat.
Is it a better one, eh?
Shit. Right, freshen the bait up. So this catch 22. It's actually been a lot of fun for us. It's been a distraction from the pike through the winter as well. And obviously this today and the last couple of sessions have been pretty good. But what makes it that wee bit more special is when you get messages. So I get the names right here. It's good when you inspire people to take on or challenge themselves to try other species, other techniques and stuff like that. But a gentleman by the name of Barry Houston has been messaging me, and I think Alex recognises the name there, he's nodding away there. But one of the things that kind of brought a smile to my face last night when he messaged me was his two wee girls. Now if I can see my phone, his two wee girls, Sophie and Emma, are a big fan of the Catch 22, so much so that they're doing it themselves. So well done girls, it's good to see the younger generation coming through and just trying different things, different species of fish, just trying fishing in general I suppose. I do have one stipulation, but just don't beat us. I'm only kidding, I wish you all the best, thanks for watching, and I hope you do it. Catch 22. Good luck, girls.
No, scratching rods at it again. Little rattles. Catching the smooth hounds and the small taupe is great, but I'll still love this. Little hooks, little baits, little bites, you just don't know what you're going to bring up. I'm not sure that's still there though, but I'll have a wee look. No. Decent bite as well.
That real no roasting.
Now that is a better fish. That could be a ray.
A wee chunk, you've got a bait, you've got one in it.
A little chunk of bait.
How have I ended up here?
I don't know, this could cause some problems. This is a ray, I think. There's a big ray. Yeah, I'd say so. Fair amount of weight to it. Oh no, it's a... Oh, it's a ray. Yeah, it's a big ray. Nice big ray. We were wondering where they were. There we go, another far away on this mark. Nice little male thornback. Heavy fish to pull up. They like the variety. That felt heavy.
This rod tip was bouncing about silly there. I've got quite a big chunk of mackerel on the tail, so just nicked in the tail of the bone of the tail. Sea fish. Ross's rod. I've got a feeling this has just took a big chunk. We'll give it a wee second or two, see if it screams off. Oh, something's there, something's there. Go on. Take it. It's a free meal. Come on. Right, let's have a wee munch. That's a big bit of mackerel just nicked, as I say, so the first sign of this running, I'm going to go for it. Either that or it's a dogfish just munching away. No, we'll come back to this. It's hard work holding a phone in this heat.
Right, well, the bites had dried up at anchor. Not just with the bigger fish, the top and the smoothhounds, but everything just went dead. We're approaching low tide. It's a low tide just coming into evening. So we thought we'll come in and have a couple of drifts with the lures, try and miraculously pick up a bass. It's a bit bright, but maybe if that sun drops a wee bit, you just never know. So we're drifting over about 10 feet of water at the minute, but it's going up and down 6 feet, 10 feet. The water is crystal clear. And we're drifting nicely, so this would be a miracle, but you just never know. It's an area renowned for bass, so we'll see. I can't imagine we'll give it too much longer. Maybe give it an hour. And then we'll probably head back out, anchor up and see if we can get some more sharks. Maybe even find a tub gurner.
Unbelievably, we've found the bass.
Get in the boat!
Yeah! We were nearly knocking lumps at each other a minute ago. Yes! Ah, you fuck, forgot they're spiky. Right, let me get this dealt with and we'll be back with you.
Well, who'd have thought it? We were having a bit of a heated debate there about what method was best to target these bass, trawling or drifting. We did a wee bit of both, not very well, but then we did start to see some movement on the surface and they were bass. And we got a couple. Alright, they're not big, however, a bass is a bass when it comes to catch 22. That's one. You're going to think this is the same fish, but it's not. And there is bass number 2. Probably some of the smallest bass we've ever caught. But I don't care. That's another one. That is the toughest one, or one of the toughest ones. Ticked off the list. Now, the debate is, do we stick with bass into the dark?
I think we're going anywhere till he gets one.
So Ross is pulling his hair out at the minute. He's got follows every cast. He's still not hooked one yet. I mean, we're only in 3 feet of water over a really sandy bottom. So I'm going to suggest to these guys that we stick this out and we try and get some bigger bass tonight. I know they're dying to get back out to anchor, but I reckon there's more bass in this. Great time of day. We've got a good tide. It's just about to turn, just about to start flooding. It has to be. Right, let's get these guys back. They're resting in this net. Right, let's get him back. Pop him in through here. Fantastic.
Says to Alex, give that surface popper out of your box. I've not got one. Into his box and pinched it. Only went and got a bass. That's a better one.
That's a better one.
Told you, listen to me for now on.
Oh, aye. Let's go to the well, there, look. They're everywhere.
Yeah, Alex can maybe get a nice photo maybe this one. They're no massive bass, we know, but they're bass. On the surface layer. Imagine we get a big one. Get a fuck that floaties there.
Get back.
Yep. Get a shot.
Look at all here, look, there's some right in front of you.
Well, we seem to have found a school of bass. They are everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. 3 feet of water, catching on surface lures. This is on a little savage gear eel, just skipped across the surface. Look over there, they're smashing everything. I just wonder if there's a bigger one in there amongst them. Oh, all right, he's gone.
Don't move.
Released at distance. He was going back anyway.
This feels like a bet. Oh, it's in the weed. I fucking lost it in the weed. Hooked it, had it on. Then I felt the weed. You bastard.
Well, still they keep coming. We've lost more than we've landed, mind you, but this is great fun. Just drifting over this reef, I mean, it's so shallow. Stuffed full of fish. Alright, they're not big, but hey, bass is bass. That's possibly slightly better one. Nah.
Alex.
They're going mental.
Well, we've moved, maybe stupidly, but we dragged ourselves away from the bass. We're getting caught up in the weed and losing bass, but we got, how many did you get, Ross? We get about 6, lost a lot, just as many. So we thought we'd come up to the mark we started at and see in the sunset. If Alex pans in, not too bad at all. Sit and have a, I was going to say a beer, but I'm half a drink. What a bloody stupid decision that was. However, it's been a fantastic day's fishing. To get the top in the bass that we didn't get in the last session. Could we just finish it with a tub gurnard? Alex has just had a heavy knock on that rod. Yep. And you go, Alex.
That's definitely a mackerel.
Right, my mic's just died.
That was a mackerel though, definitely. Place is alive with them. I'll finish off what Gordon said, or what Gordon started, should I say. Yeah, fantastic day. Top, bass, smoothhounds, rays, mackerel by the looks of it. Yep, mackerel.
You sure?
I'm not sure actually. Oh no, it's a taupe.
No way.
It's a taupe.
It's a top, took the mackerel.
It's a taupe lassoed up in the in my rig.
Hey, Christ. Right.
Is that a taupe or a spudbug?
Right, I'm going to.
It's a taupe.
Right, we'll get that sorted.
Oh, what we thought was a mackerel turns out to be probably the smallest taupe of the day. On ragworm, I actually took the ragworm. Made a mess of my rig though. It's back it goes.
What a place to spend the evening, huh?
Right, bit of a run on the taupe rod. He's there. He's not there. A good run as well. Mangled.
Just missed the hook, look.
Yeah. not happy with that bait there. I think that may have been a ray.
Not naughty.
Ross, that's some shot by the way.
Nearly lost my van for a fucking whiting.
Another run on this big bait, but I think it's a dogfish or something. I might have left it. Oops. What the hell's happened there? Jumped. Stick it back down.
Got a fresh one?
Nah, I'll stick it back down.
Well, yet again, the burgers were dynamite. Absolutely stuffed. Now, in good old Jaws fashion, we're going to sit around and start showing off our scars to one another. Compare stitches and stuff like that. But it's been a good day, and it's been a surprising day. The big surprise being the bass. That was, I'm sure the big man will agree, Ross. That was 2 hours of absolute phenomenal fishing, wasn't it?
Aye, that was very, very fun.
Just out of nowhere, just clocked a shoal. And my first cast, it was a big mackerel followed me in. Wow, it just must be mackerel. Then Alex chucked over, landed right in amongst them, then bang. I'm like, mackerel. Alex, it's a mackerel, it's not a bass. Of course it was a bass, then bang, I got one. The big fella, he's cracking up, he did about an hour, but he couldn't get one. Get looking him, following, lost a couple.
The plot.
But to tick off taupe, as I say, bass, dragonette, and it was another one, grey gurnard. We're going to count that grey gurnard, so that's another 4 species, which I think takes us to 17. If that's wrong, I'll correct it in the edit, but I think that's correct. So we'll fling up the wee graphic and that'll show us where we're at. But that's another successful outing on the SIB. Hindsight, we maybe should have stayed on the bass. I know that's what Alex is thinking. Because we went back to the mark that we started on, we get plagued with whiting and dogfish. But overall, another successful trip. So we're going to have a couple of beers, put the world to right, and get our head down, and then pack up and drive home in the morning. So thanks again for tuning in to Catch 22, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome back to Angling 360 and welcome back to, well, a style of fishing that we have not done in a long time, and I've missed it. I was speaking to Gordon on the way back from our last sea fishing trip saying I really fancy getting the feeder rods back out and getting back on the Roach. We're still in the hunt for that miracle of a fish, that 2-pounder. I've kind of given up hope on it, so the plan today is just chill out a little bit, a nice easy session on the feeder, trying to bag up on some roach, and if that big fish comes along, then great. I'm not holding out much hope, but here, this spot in particular does throw up the odd big fish. Gordon's had his PB from here, I've had my PB from here. His is bigger, he'll tell you that. But that's the plan. We've got until about 2 o'clock before the rain comes. That's the forecast. So let's get cracking. Start with the bait as always. And the way we're going to mix this, the way I'm going to mix this is probably 2 parts white crumb, 1 part Silver X and 1 part Frenzy Temp. Throw in some hemp seed, throw in some maggots, and then probably just fish maggot on the hook. That's the plan. Cage feeder. Simple stuff. And we'll see what happens. There we go. Not too much to start, but half of that bag. It's really fine that white crumb. We usually use a kind of a thicker brown crumb, so it'll be interesting to see how that works.
You did say fluffy.
I like a fluffy mix, so mix this quite dry. Don't want it too stodgy. And then a quarter a bag of this Silver X stuff. That's our go-to for roach. I like it. It's pretty good. And then Frenzy Temp. I've said it before, but you'll have your own sort of favourites when it comes to ground bait mixes. I think this Frenzy Temp's quite dark, so it will help darken that light crumb up a little bit. But yeah, everyone's got their own favourites.
That's joking right earlier there.
It's quite light still, so I'm going to put a wee bit more of that dark stuff in.
You can buy dark version of it. You can buy a dark version of it.
I think the worm meal one is a little bit darker.
No, she's the actual Silver X Roach.
Aye, that one, yeah. They used to do a red one, it was really good.
Potpourri one.
Stained your hands red for weeks, but they don't do it anymore. And then we'll throw in some hemp seed in there as well. Won't go too mad with this, just a little bit. The silt on the bottom here is a little bit lighter than certain or some waters, so a light bait, probably not the worst. A lot of people like to use a really dark bait because they feel that fish get really nervous over a sort of lighter patch of bait. But if you have a look at here, this sand here, it's kind of similar. So that should be ideal. Allegedly. Water in this. Just a little bit at a time. Probably do it. We're looking for ideally squeeze it into a nice ball, nice and fluffy though, plenty of air in it, and it should just sort of burst into a cloud on the bottom or near the bottom. Then, don't go too mad with maggots, but we'll throw in a handful of maggots in there as well. Maggots on the hook, and we're good to go. All we need is some fish. This bit can be hit or miss though. Sometimes it can be fantastic, sometimes it can be pretty tough. So,
A record bagging over here.
aye, a nice big bag of roach from here. It's a good time of year, it's a good summer mark, so yeah, let's give it a go. Right, we're finally into one. Didn't take too long. Third cast. And you know, it might be a while since I've caught one of these, so this might be feeling big due to that. But this doesn't feel like a bad fish. I'm also using mono today, whereas usually, oh, he's in that weed. Come on, out you come, out you come, out you come. Yeah, I think this might be a net job. The only thing is we don't have the net set up yet. God, if I see a big fish, could you go and get the net for me, please?
I love you. I know what you're like.
I think this is a big fish. He's staying deep. It's not. It's a perch. That's why it felt big. We're not after them. Damn it. Got my hopes up there. Well, not the intended species. With the blanks off. I hope we don't get pestered with these guys today though. That's not what we're after. It's amazing how heavy perch feel compared to roach. If that was a roach, I'd have said that felt big. I did say it felt big.
Well, I know Alex said that we're no after perch, but if one or £2 wants to come along, I'll quite happily take it. Because the perch fishing on here has been pretty grim, as you've maybe seen. But this style of fishing, I don't mind it. He loves it. I've got a love-hate relationship with it. See, when it's not on, I find it boring. The only concern I have today is that The bigger fish, the bigger bags of fish, the better fishing has always been later in the day into evening. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. My concern is we're here at the wrong time. But the weather's to turn nasty later. There's weather warnings all over the country for heavy rain. We're on the west coast, we are meant to miss it slightly, but we are not meant to get some of it, so we'll see how the morning progresses. Fingers crossed and all that.
Another perch, I think. Smaller one. Uh-oh. Well, starting to get some bites. Unfortunately, only perch so far. That bite, however, slightly different. And I said to Gordon, I said, I guarantee I bring back a squished maggot. That means only one thing.
Oh, no focus on it.
That is a squished maggot. That means there's roach there. I knew they'd move in eventually. While I'm here though, let's have a look through the rig. This is my sort of go-to roach rig, I quite like it. It's so simple. Got a size 18 on a 4-pound hook link. That hook link's about 60 centimetres onto a twizzled boom and then running on a loop. A little 40-gram cage feeder and a little clip. So there's like hardly any components to this whatsoever. You've got a little clip there, you've got a feeder and you've got a hook. No need for swivels and beads and all that sort of thing. Semi-bolt rig, the feeder will run up and down that loop. And depending on how much of a bolt rig you want, you can shorten that loop right down if you need to. So you've only got, what, 4 inches of free line there, but here we've got a good 12 inches. 30 centimetres of
Still way
running.
too complicated.
It's not complicated at all. It's so simple. I like it. It casts nice. It doesn't tangle. Let's see if we can get a roach on it though. That's positive signs. Squished maggots like that. It's a roach. Eventually. Tough going. It's not huge, but we'll take it. Have a look. Definitely not big. It's the first reasonable roach of the day. With a couple of tiddlers, but that's the first handful. I don't think we'll bother with a net, we'll just get them straight back. Hopefully that's the first of many. The money's on a perch on this one. Doesn't feel big. I'd like it to be a roach. It might be actually, oh, might be a roach actually, I think it is. It is a little roach, right, good. I've kind of got some of them feeding. Something a wee bit bigger would be nice. Just keep at it, keep the bait going in, keep plugging away, be meticulous, and it might come good. Next cast after that fish, tip goes round and there's another one on. However, I've just noticed Gordon's last cast there surprisingly went a little bit wayward. But it's a roach, it's a roach, it's a roach. There's a couple now. Could do with some over a pound, that's the aim. A pound and above would be nice. This one feels a little better, which means one of two things. It's either a perch or it's a perch. Now this one feels nice actually. What have we got? It's up on the surface and it's reasonably sizable by the looks of it. What is that? Come on. Be a nice big roach. Oh, he's in that weed. Get out the weed. Get out the weed. What is this? It's a perch. Of course it is. Nice. It's quite a nice perch actually. Oh, I was getting excited there. A bit of a deformity in its dorsal fin actually, can't actually get that fin up. Oh, I was hoping that was going to be a big roach. Not to be.
A couple of wee delicate touches on that rod there, and I mean delicate. So much so I was starting to think, am I hallucinating? Well, just as I was talking about an option, would be to move further round. Finally, my rod tip decided it was going to move. This is giving it some. What I'm worried about is that big weed bit, is that it just come off? Oh, I think it's come off. Come off in that weed bed. You absolute swine, you. Lost it in the weed. I was giving some big head shakes here. Maybe one of your Perch went off. Right, we're not moving just yet, we're staying. Thought it was a bit of weed. Turns out, it's my best roach of the day. Can sense freedom.
We're losing the net then, no?
I don't think we were bothering. It's the first one we've had since we put it in the water. Oh, it's been tough. I don't think it's going to get any easier. I think I've got a couple of decisions to make here.
Well, the loch might not be alive with fish at the minute. It's come alive in other ways though, Saturday. Paddleboarders, there's jet skis, there's all sorts everywhere. I've managed to sneak another one, and amongst all the carnage. It's not very big. Oh, I think it's a perch, it's a perch. Of course it's a perch. This is just not going to plant at all.
I don't know why I went that way. Right. No wonder you're laughing. That was pish, I'll say it. That did not go according to plan.
Nah.
For the record, this is the second attempt at doing this.
No. I used to like feeder fishing. It used to be up there with some of my favourite fishing.
Is it down there with pike fishing now?
It might be, aye, after today. But you do reckon this is an evening venue, don't you?
To be honest with you, yes. I did say it earlier, and I did also think it when you'd said the other night about coming here early on. I did think that, I don't know if that's the right choice, but I know this is your favourite style of fish and this is your favourite species to target.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I thought I'll let him pick this time, so 5 o'clock the alarm, I picked him up at 4 o'clock, the alarm went off. And I'll be honest, I wasn't feeling confident. I thought we'll usually nick the odd one or two. That fish I lost, but I don't know. Probably a perch enough, but aye, did not go to plan.
No.
But sea fishing. My
Sea
thoughts,
fishing.
my thoughts were with the sea fishing a lot this morning.
Aye. Really, really enjoying the sea fishing this year. Top.
No way. It's easy to see why, but innit? It's bloody brilliant. Variety, action.
So yeah, thanks for watching this pitiful attempt at a roach session. Sorry we couldn't catch some more fish, but we will see you next time.
Sea fishing.
Hopefully on the salt.
Aye,
We'll see you then.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within calling. This heavy load got under your skin, hauling. You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors, colors, colors. Right.
Welcome back to Angling 360 and chasing silver, but not chasing silver as you might remember it. Bass, not sea bass, I keep getting told, but bass is on the radar. Now, if any of you's watched the last SIB video, we were fortunate enough to, just seconds before giving up, we stumbled across a shoaler feeding bass, and I think all in all we landed about 10, lost just as many, but it was a frantic 2.5 hours of bass fishing, surface lures, subsurface lures, big Roach, you get in the action as well, so it's reignited that desire to go out and target the bass. It was good fun. The big fella, Big Roach, he went back down the week after that with the waders. He's a good lady and a lure rod, and he managed a nice bass. With his permission, I'll throw a wee picture up to show it off. And then last night, just plans weren't coming to fruition. One thing led to another. Ended up popped down to a local estuary, if you will, where finally, I think after about 5 years since we last caught bass at this area, finally got one. I was with Nathan. I'll throw a wee clip and a wee video up. He got a nice fish, a 51 centimetres.
Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colours got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feet.
With that said, I believe 60 centimetres is the kind of holy grail maybe of a decent bass, especially for this area. Down south, I know you get them pretty big. You might get them to that size if we're lucky. So we're back on the lures. I've got a 27 gram Savage Gear line through sand eel. Alex has got the, I don't know what you call it, fixed sand eel, I suppose. And we are approaching 2 hours before low, and we'll probably get about 2 hours, maybe pushing 3 hours back in before it's dark. So chasing silver, but with bass, is underway. Wish us luck.
It has been years, well, a couple of years, since I've targeted bass down here. And from what I remember, it was kind of hit or miss. Some days you'd come down and get 10, 12 fish in the space of 3 hours. Other times they'd be non-existent. But it's encouraging to know that Gordon and Nathan got a couple last night, so that's got my hopes up. The conditions are kind of getting my hopes up a little bit as well. Good chop in the water, it's wind against tide. The tide line, you can see it, that line of bubbles right in front of me there. It's absolutely firing by. There's a little tiny bit of colour in the water, which is always good. So aye, fingers crossed, good time of day as well. A hell of a lot of weed to contend with at the minute, but hopefully as that tide drops, the weed levels will drop as well. And aye, hopefully we'll find a couple of bars of silver. We shall see. Just as I was saying, hopefully a bar of silver will come along. Something has come along, smashed that right off the surface and amongst the waves. It's certainly not big. But if this is a bass, I will be over the moon. I think it might be. It did splash a little bit on the surface once I hooked it, like immediately once I hooked it. He's not really doing much now. I think it might be a bass. Ah, it's a sea trout. Typical. Typical. I'm going to steal Gordon's net for this. It's a trout. Oh well, it's a fish. Pinch that. If only. You know what? I'll just try and deal with him without getting him in the net. Just treble hook shown, and I'm not that bothered if he gets off. I would cock, but I cannot. A lot of sea trout, £1.50. Bit of bird damage on it. But it's a fish, and we're off the mark. Ah, I thought it was a bass.
That absolutely hammered that distance. That sand eel is pinging out there. A good distance for me. And it's a big old lure. It's staying down. Alex, if you make me lose this fish, what is it?
No, it's a fish, yeah.
It's a sea trout, innit? It's a bass. It's a bass. Yes. I've instantly got nervous. Come on. Come on. Be nice, be nice, be nice. Behave. Yes. Yes. Magic. That's too far off a PB bass.
Have a wee look at it.
Yes, we'll get ourselves organised and get a look at it. There we go. Chasing silver, bass edition. Absolutely beautiful, stunning fish. I'm delighted with it. This one's going back. It's probably borderline. I believe the legal limit's 42 centimetres. It might just fall short, so they are damn fine tasty fish. but need to stick to the rules and all that. Alex, you get us a 40. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to hold him up. I like to go out too quick, but at least he's back, that's the main thing. Right, let's go with the other one.
Bit of a blustery evening, but hey, it's mild enough, and usually as we come into evening the wind tends to drop a little bit, so that would be nice. We're just approaching or close to low tide, and we've had some fish. I had the disappointment of a sea trout, first sea trout I've caught in a long time. Don't know why I was disappointed, but followed up by a nice bass for Gordon. I really want one myself though. I'm hopeful, ever hopeful. But it is mild, and we've noticed that the water is actually very warm, which I'm very glad of because the leak in my wader has reappeared. And I have a boot full of water, but you know what, it's actually quite pleasant. Come down with my sandals on next time, just as good.
White socks.
What's that?
White socks for your sandals.
Aye, we'll keep on going till low tide. Hopefully that wind drops a little touch, and hopefully we get some more fish.
Well, unlike Alex, my waders aren't leaking. But he's right what he says. When I landed that bass, as soon as I put my hand in the water, I couldn't believe how warm it was. And I remember that being a kind of key feature. Now we know it was 5 years ago when we last had some success with the bass down where we are. But when you're seeing a load of bass on social media, decent bass, it does make you want one yourself. Now, Alex told me this would be too big, but hey, look at the size of that. It's a line through Savage gear, 27 gram. I think that's 150 millimetres. And it doesn't have the colour on the bottom. The last few lures we've used have had the orange kind of red belly. This one is all silver, so it's now my favourite bass lure. And I've literally paired that up with my Perch outfit. That's what I'm using. But it absolutely flies out, that lure. But it's good to get the bass edition of chasing silver off to a good start. 2 sessions and 3 bass. Nathan's obviously been the highlight so far. £2.13 and 51 centimetres to beat. But it's been good so far. Alex with a nice sea trout, as he said. Never seen him so gutted to get a sea trout. But it's not a bad fish to get if it's a bycatcher. This ain't going to break any records, but it does look like a bass. It's about the size of a lure. Right, well, I did say it wasn't going to break any records. We've got him, what? And away. Well, 2 bass. Look, just show you the size of the lure again, look. Brilliant. Well, I think we're going to call it a night. We thought with the tide turning it would have sprung into life. Certainly did, there was plenty of trout rising. Alex reckons he'd a follow off a no bad fish. But other than that, it's kinda been a bit naff. But I'm glad to report that I'm 4 weeks after drink. But I've just found out off my good friend Alex there that in order to buy a couple of alcohol-free beers, you also need to do that before 10 o'clock. So with that devastating news, I'm going to have to get us back to the car and to the shop. So until the next time, Chasing Silver Bass Edition is over. You trout just rose right in front of me. Maybe one more cast.